Hi folks, welcome back to MCM Outdoors and thank you for clicking on this video, which is a first for me. You can see there are shoes on the table. Luckily they are not new shoes. I've been trying these out for a long time and I've never done a review of boots, so I was kind of struggling with how I was going to film it. So I've decided to break this video up into three parts. I'm going to give you a quick overview first. We're going to look at them in a little bit more detail. Then I'm going to overlay some clips and show you when I've been using these in the wild and overlay some facts and figures over the video. So these are the Keen NXIS or NXIS EVO, and they are, in my opinion, well, they're a cross between what looks like a trail running shoe and a full boot, which would come a little bit higher up. They're really light. The Keen website says they're around 417 grams. By my reckoning, they're just under 430 grams each. So previously I've used leather Mindle walking boots and they are a lot heavier, a lot clunkier. These are lightweight, which allows you to move fast and light over terrain. And I have to say, the first thing that jumped out about these was comfort. Putting them on straight out of the box, they weren't like traditional hiking boots which were made out of leather, which needed to be broken in. I put these on, it was like putting a pair of trainers on. That's how comfy they are. They're a nice wide fit. There's a good arch support in the insole which is removable. They are waterproof. It's got Keen's stay dry membrane and they're also breathable as well, so your feet stay nice and cool. In terms of the lacing, they're really quick to do up. I'm going to show you that very shortly. And they've got a heel lock system which when we look at it in a little bit more detail shows how the lacing and the straps on the back just lock your heel into position in the boot and it stops it riding up and down, and any movement obviously is a bad thing because that could potentially cause blisters on a hike. So yeah, I've been using them for around 2 months. I feel that I'm able to give my honest opinion, and that is that I really like them. I like the way they're light. You do genuinely feel a noticeable difference wearing them in the outdoors. When I've been doing hikes, for example, I've started trying to conquer all the Wainwrights in the Lake District, so I've got a fair few under my belt already. But you do notice a difference in terms of how they feel as opposed to normal, heavy, solid hiking boots. So here's a little bit of a closer look at the boots. These are obviously in the black and red colour. But first of all, when you pick them up, you'll notice how light they are. About 427 grams each. So that is a phenomenal saving in terms of weight over the other types of hiking boots that I've owned over the years, and you really do notice that difference when you're out on the hill. So if we look on the sole, they've got these 4mm multi-directional lugs. They look like horseshoe shapes and they sort of disappear off in various angles. They give good grip on various types of terrain. So in terms of the heel lock system, we've got this connect fit. And what that does is when you lace the boots up here and pull them tight, this puts a bit of tension on this bit of webbing which goes all the way around the back of the heel and locks your heel in and down into the heel area of the boot. Now when you're hiking or running or doing whatever you're doing in the outdoors, you do not want your heel riding up and down because that's what gives you blisters. So that ensures that your heel stays nicely locked and planted in the base of the boot here. Now in terms of the lacing system on these boots, it's really simple, quick and easy to do. Unlike other hiking boots that I own, you've only got one lug here on the top of the boot. So all you do is put a bit of tension. I normally put just a double and go over twice here, and all that does is, again, just a bit more security in terms of locking your heel down over the top. And it's just a really quick way of doing these up. Like I say, other boots have got sort of fancy and elaborate lacing systems, and it can take a while if you're taking your boots on and off when you're out on the hill. This is a really quick way of doing it, and I do like that. Saves a bit of time when you're out and about. So in terms of the insoles in these boots, they are totally removable, and it's always a good idea when you get back from a camp or a hike just to take them out and allow the boots to fully air out and make sure they dry, just to prevent any odours. They are treated with Keen's system for preventing that, but it's always a good idea and good practice just to let them dry out properly as well. You've got Keen's mission statement printed on here, but the main thing is this nice arch support on this section of the insole, which just adds a lot of support and stability when you're hiking in these boots. So I was talking about toe protection. As you can see, they are a very soft and flexible boot, and they are very breathable. The waterproof membrane is obviously incorporated into the outer material here, but in terms of toe protection, you've got this rubber rand basically, which envelops the toe box area of the boot. And you know, if you're going to be stubbing it, if you're scrambling, that offers good protection. And I've never ever suffered any impacts to my toes just because of this, because it offers, as you can see, a really good and robust level of protection. So that's just a bit of an overview and a closer look at the boots. What I'm going to do now is overlay some facts and figures about the Keen NXIS EVO and show you where I've been using them in the great outdoors. Actually impressed with these. I like the way they're light, I like the way they're comfortable out of the box. There's no messing around with breaking them in. They're warm, they've got a nice wide fit, so in that sense they are really comfortable. You've got this great deep area of cushioning around the sole to the toe area, and there's an 8mm heel to toe drop. So I like them. They're nice and stylish, they come in a nice green colour too. They're nice and waterproof, they work, and they enable you to travel light and fast when in the hills, mountains, or whatever outdoor activity you're trying to enjoy. So I'm impressed with them. It's the first time I've tried any footwear by the brand Keen, and yeah, good stuff, good bit of kit. So thank you very much for watching this, and if you've got any questions, please do let me know in the comments below.